Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is AO Tennis 2 Career Mode with Anabella Mancinelli. We are in the second year of her career. It's 2021, canonically. Again, Anabella is a fictional Italian player. We're playing in the Alicante Challenger Series. We've gotten her to the semifinals, playing on semi-pro. And I don't know if I can show here her. Let's see. There she is. And you can see on semi-pro, down at the bottom left, I lost the first set to Charles of Britain, and I was down, I think, 2-1 in the second set, 1-2, and then came storming back and won a bunch of games. But man, she had me, and I thought I was going to lose that match in the first round. Then the second round, Stroll had me at 3-all in the first set, and then I cruised. In the third round against Wojda, I won the first set handily after losing the first game. This was a really bizarre match. The one I just played, the round before this. Again, this is on semi pro where she didn't hold serve a single time, and I was broken 4 times, and then I held about 4 times. And yeah, that was a pretty tough match as well. It's very difficult to hit winners from the baseline on clay because it's a slow surface, and I was relying on them to make unforced errors just to try to survive, and they did that somewhat. But on pro, they're going to make fewer unforced errors. So I don't know if we're going to win this match, guys. It might be another loss. I do want to address, I haven't posted in a while. There are a couple of reasons for that. One of them is just I'm no longer posting the early rounds because they're all semi-pro, and I figure they're mostly not exciting, although these matches were pretty close. Um, and so, yeah, it took me a while to get through this tournament, and I was doing some training as well. But also, I've been playing Starfield, and that's taking some time away from what I've been doing, and I've been pretty busy at work. And as you may know, I've also started doing American Truck Simulator to do some rants when I think of a rant. And I've thought of a few rants, so I've been doing quite a bit of that. Um, but anyway, we're back, and we're going to keep going with this career, and at least keep going until Anabella is actually the #1 player in the world. That's going to be a while because she's like number 195 or something right now. All right, so we're going to go forward. We're playing Tanya Keller, who is the #3 seed. She has a higher overall than we do. She's got way more power and stamina, a little less speed. But her forehand, backhand, and serve are about as good as ours. They're not that much different. And she's got some fatigue that never seems to affect them. Anabella is going to be wearing her other Italian outfit, which is the green outfit right there with a little Italian symbol I managed to download from the Logos store or whatever, the Academy. I tried making some of my own Italian flag symbols, and I don't know how to do it. I exported to I cut down the SVG file as much as I could, and it kept telling me it was too big. So yeah, I don't know how to do that, but I don't have the patience to draw in their awful drawing tools in in the game. I don't know. I don't know why they can't let you use JPEGs or bitmaps or GIFs or PNGs or whatever. But yeah, so I just rely on the whatever logos are available on the download shop, or it's not really a shop because it's all free, but you know what I mean. And you can see sometimes the logo shows up and sometimes it doesn't in the cutscenes, but it always shows up on court. So we're going to be playing the #3 seed, which means both of us have fulfilled our seed into this tournament to get into this match, and it's now anybody's match, right? The #2 against #3. There's really no favorite. Keller's going to receive. Well, that's good because I would have chosen to serve here. And I have definitely not been serving and volleying much on the clay court. It does like to pull me in sometimes, and it got me there. Yeah. And definitely, I have been absolutely crushed. Let's see if it does it again in the first game of every single match. The computer just seems to come out, and I would bet you, if you looked over this career, I don't know how many first games, how many matches we played with, obviously the first game in each match. Let's say I've played, I don't know, 90 matches. I bet the computer is like 88-2 against me in the first game of each match. It just seems to be completely unbeatable, right? You just cannot get the ball past it no matter what. For the first game, it almost always beats me either at 15 or at love. And so it's almost like I just don't even worry about winning the first game anymore. I mean, I try to, but I just don't worry about it or get frustrated if the computer wins because it just seems to always win. I don't know if it's like it's got to calibrate itself to figure out. You see, look against a love game. I don't know if it's got to calibrate itself or what. But let's just go ahead and run in and let it beat let it beat me. Like, I'm not trying to lose, but yeah, okay, whatever. So yeah, that seems to be inevitable. I don't know. My guess is I have probably lost about 95% of the first games of matches since I moved up to semi-pro. Oh, wait a minute. We need to switch this to pro. I don't know if that's going to take for this particular point, but it should for the rest of the game. Often it wins the first 2 or 3 games in a row, and I just have no choice. And I often feel after the first 2 games, right, and it's up to love, and I've won there have been matches where I haven't won a single point in the first 2 games, and I feel like, okay, I'm just going to get beaten at love. It's going to be double bageled in this match. You can see she's completely controlled every single stroke of every point in the entire first 5 points of this match. However, she is getting tired already, which is good. So we might be able to wear her down. That goes out. That's the other thing. It also seems to miss wide a lot in the first couple games, and then it seems to let me hit it in, even though I'm aiming at about the same spot. Computer will ace you, right, in the first couple games. So I really don't know if that's just... I mean, it's possible that it's just me kind of getting used to it. I mean, there is a reason why in professional tennis the players come out and they hit some practice balls before they actually start to play. They kind of get their timing. She's got me. That one out. And it doesn't let you do that in the video game. And I haven't played it since 2 days ago or whatever. So maybe some of it is that I don't have my timing, but I don't feel like it really changes that much. And it's just so consistent that I have absolutely no chance against the computer on the first 8 or 10 points of the game. And then all of a sudden, it's 50-50-ish. Look, it wouldn't even let me swing there, right? It definitely feels like it's just decided, I'm going to win these games. Look she's got 5 winners to 0. In 6 points, she has 5 winners. 7 points, she has 5 winners, and I have 2 unforced errors, and she has 0, right? And that's, and you see those stats, and you're like, okay, well, if that keeps up, the match is going to be very quick, and I'm going to get killed. And you can see she's just perfect placement, that every single hit is going exactly the perfect place to put it, flawlessly. And there's the first error. And that's what happens. It usually seems to take 7, 8, 10 points, and then all of a sudden the computer becomes quote-unquote mortal, and it doesn't automatically lose, but now it's beatable. Whereas for the first 7 or 8 points, it's often not beatable. There's just it won't let you hit a winner. It just always gets to every single shot and gets it back in, right? And then all of a sudden, right? It's not quite 2 love here. She had such a big lead, she might win this game, but then all of a sudden it's mortal, and it starts playing normal, Now remember, this is on pro, so she should win this game. But she is fatigued. Whether that's going to play into it, it's hard to know. It usually doesn't. And the last match, I was playing somebody who was fatigued, and their bar was all the way down to nothing. And we went about 10 more strokes, and she didn't make a single mistake. She didn't hit any winners, but she hung in there until I made an error, even though she was that fatigued. Yeah, that was out. I don't think it was that close. Yeah, well, it was closer than I thought, but it's definitely out. So now it's made a couple of unforced errors and allowed me back into this second game. I'm hitting flat too much. Let's hit some more topspin. And that one went out. And so she's now making error after error. Is it because she's fatigued? In this case, it seems to be, but I've played lots of other matches where the fatigue bar isn't anywhere near there. You're using 2 challenges in the second game of the set? That wasn't even close. You only have 1 challenge left for the entire rest of the set, and we got like 5, 6, 7, 8 more games to play. I mean, as many as 12 more games to play, or so. You can definitely see how she can get to everything. Wow, she's going to get to that one too. And she got that one. Should have lobbed it. But yeah, it's just been so consistent that the computer wins the first game or 2 of every single match. Almost feels like it's programmed. Now, whether it is or not, like, I don't know exactly what's going on. And again, I got to keep in mind, this is pro on her serve. I'm so used to playing semi-pro. Man, I cannot get this thing out of the red, but she still made an error. And that breaks serve. And we go back to semi-pro difficulty. Man. Just don't have my timing for this. Like, this surface is just horrible. In terms of timing, it never works for me. No matter how much practice I have on it, I'm always in the red. And if she didn't make as many errors as she's making, she'd be up 3 games to love already. Right, let's rush the net. Lucky that didn't go out. Let's see what happens usually in the first couple games is that shot goes out. She gets to it, right? And then all of a sudden it doesn't go out and you get some winners. Now what I did have some luck doing, certainly on semi-pro, against the other foes, the other opponents, was rushing the net like this, midpoint. So serve and volley didn't really work, but rushing the net in the middle of the point did. So there we go. And one advantage of the clay is that it is slow enough that you can get in. Disadvantage is it's slow enough that they can often get to it and you've got to hit another shot. And there are a lot of lobs going over my head. I think it was the first or the second round. I counted, I think it was 21 lobs, and I think the computer won like 18 or 19 of those points, and then hit a couple of them out. That one out because it's pro, right? And so it's a tighter tolerance. 15 love. You know, there's this reaction channel, I'm not going to name it, that I watch. It's actually pretty good. It's a really smart guy who, he's got really great insights. And, yeah, she got me there. He's got really great insights, and you know, he just does a really good job with his video editing and everything. He's got hundreds and hundreds of, almost 1 million subscribers, hundreds of thousands. And he put out a video the other day saying, "I'm done. I'm closing this channel." So I looked at this and I'm like, "Why?" Now I'm not subscribed to his. I just watch it occasionally. And he said, "Yeah, this is YouTube's fault." So what he explained, that this is really interesting, is I guess, when you have a big channel like that, YouTube assigns you some sort of a consultant that can help you continue growing your channel. And, oh, nice winner there. His consultant told him to make more of these little, like, the vertical aspect ratio short video, like TikTok-y videos. That's what people want to watch. And so he starts making shorts to grow his channel. And he said it did grow his channel. He got more subscribers and more watchers. But he said up until that point, his channel had been almost in the demographics had been almost entirely people who were 35 and over. And he said the people who like watching, out again, the people who like watching these short videos are like teenagers, like 13 to 21 or whatever. And so his demographic went from mostly, you know, over 35 to mostly under 25 in a very short period of time. And those people do not like watching the long form videos that is his primary bread and butter on the channel, and that he started the channel to do. And his commentary and reaction videos, they don't care about those, right? And they don't want to watch them. And so he said, you know, because of this advice, his channel has gotten kind of, it's kind of become a junk heap, right? They won't watch the videos he wants to make. Did it go over? No. And what they will watch are the videos he doesn't really want to make. So he said he's ending this channel and he's going to start a new channel. And he said, no offense, but this channel is for people who are 35 and over. So it's just very interesting how, you know, sometimes you can make content that that you, like, if you change the content you're making, it can affect, you know, how the demographic is. That one out. And I mean, I've seen that a little bit as well with the, what was it, the Power Wash Simulator. I started very slowly, like one at a time, losing subscribers when I was doing that one. So apparently some people didn't like it. I didn't stop making it because that was the content I wanted to make. But it was interesting to see that, right? And then when I posted the rants from the cutting room floor with City of Heroes, apparently some people liked that because then I got some subscribers. I don't know if they're the same ones that came back or new people subscribed. She got me there. Deuce. So it's just interesting. Now I'm going to make the content I want to make because I don't really care about subscribers. This guy was making an income with... What? Why didn't it swing? Somebody please explain to me in the comments why it doesn't swing when you're right there like that. She's got breakpoint against me now. Yeah, the computer's just endlessly doing shot after shot that I can't get back, like the moon balls and the drop shots that I struggle with. And other than that one, I don't know how many winners I've hit off the ground. And she broke serve. So didn't I have 40 love on her? And the computer just reeled off 5 straight points. It definitely feels like the computer just decides you're not going to win this game, and then nothing you do wins the game. I don't know, maybe because I was talking too much about something else and wasn't paying as much attention. I don't know. Another drop shot. Honestly, the computer should know by now that it's probably won 300 drop shots over the course of my 2 careers with me as a player, and I've won 2. Did you see that stat? Look at this. 13 winners to 4 from me. 13 to 4. So, it looks, guys, like you're going to see another loss the way things are going. Again, I'm not going to, like, try to lose the match or anything, obviously. But I'm not sure how to win this match. If she continues to play this incredibly, only her errors have given me any games at all. If it weren't for those, it would be... What did it do? It just started making circles. I was pushing it left. I don't know. I don't know if it's a bug or what. That's really aggravating. When I'm pushing it one way and the computer starts making her run in a circle like that, that sort of thing makes me want to stop playing the game. It doesn't happen enough, but if it happened a lot, I would just not play anymore, because that's just ridiculous. What was I saying? Wow, that would have been an ace if it had gone in, because I was not looking for that at all. Yeah, so she is, if it weren't for her errors, it would be 5 games to love right now, because I haven't hit very many winners at all. She's just not giving me anything. And I think I've got to just take the bull by the horns and go to the net. And, you know, I was thinking about, after I finish Anabella's career, make Grand Slam with her, whatever, if I ever get to do that, that I might want to try playing a baseliner, like a pure baseliner who doesn't come to the net much. And I don't know how I would ever win a match, because I can't beat the computer slugging it out at the baseline. It gets to everything and hits the ball back nearly flawless. You know, it does sometimes make errors, but it almost, you know, 1 error every 30 or 40 hits. So it's up 4. Wait. It's up 4-2. Which means I've got to find a way to break back on pro and hold serve. And holding serve was not my forte in any of the previous matches. I lost serve a lot. That's going to go out. Oh, it didn't go out. I'm surprised. Still can't get her. She's going to get that too. Oh, man. I thought that was going to be a Jimmy Connor shot and go in.
15 love. Thank you.
Couldn't get there in time.
13-15.
Yeah, or some of these, again, on semi-pro, some of these matches where it looks like, oh, I beat the computer pretty badly, 6-1. A lot of what was happening was, like, the game, like, or it beat it 6-2, let's say. The games that it won at love, and the games that I won were like deuce, 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 deuce. So the score, or the set score, was pretty disparate. But if you look at the total points won, it was almost identical. Nope. Oh, and there was a game in or the last player I played saved between its break points and when I had game point, it saved like 20 or 25, something like that, 22, 23 game points. Like there were two service games I did in a row where I had like triple game point, 40 love, and it came back to deuce, and then I had advantage deuce, advantage deuce. It saved like 7 game points, broke serve. Next game, did it again. It saved like 7 or 8 game points, and then broke my serve. And I think at the end of the match, between the break points it saved and the game points it saved, it must have saved like 22 or 23 game points. I don't know if I saved a single one. I just had the lead a lot, so it didn't always save the game points, but it saved an awful lot of them. You can see it's got me completely on the ropes. Then it let me go. Yeah, just keep hitting it in the red because she's hitting it so fast I can't catch up to it. And this is on clay where it's slower. Got her there. I did switch this to pro, right? Yeah, okay.
Love 15.
But look at that. She has 17 winners to 8. You can't win a match like that. I've got to start hitting more winners. Nope. Can't touch it. Can't touch her. She's hitting it that fast on clay, which is slowed surface, so the balls are coming slower, more slowly. But, yeah, I just can't catch it. Can't catch up to it. Alright, let's try to go in again.
Oh!
She went out with that. 15-30. Now, we have broken her serve once, so it is possible to do, but in that game, she was exhausted. Like, her fatigue bar was all the way down. She's not there right now. Now, maybe we can get her there. Nice and deep. Jeez. She's gonna drop shot me. Nope. Didn't even need to. Unforced error. My timing, like literally, I have played, what is the 4th match? I don't know how many games. 60 or 70 games. I cannot get my timing on clay. It always, I have to hold it longer than it feels like you should have to. I guess because of the slower speed, and I just always let go too early, and it's orange and red and maybe light yellow, but it's hardly ever green. Deuce.
Deuce.
Let's run in. Got her. Wasn't a great volley, but it did the job. Right? So, okay, she's going to be pretty deep. Let's come in. We're still at the service line. Not a great volley, but did the job. Break point. First one we've had since the second game of the match. If we can break here, then we're back even in the set. Nope. Just too good. 20 winners. 20! In not even the first set, just the first 7 games. 20 winners. That's an average of 3 winners a game. That's insane. That's going to go out. Lucky it didn't. And that's the other thing. I have to keep it well inside the line or it's going to go out on pro. She's got me. Yeah. Advantage. I have had no control over any points in this match except just a couple at the net. I can't even get to the net. Like I've been saying, I want to get to the net. I can't come near it. She just has me so deep with such deep angles. I can't even get near the baseline, let alone the service line. So if this keeps up, you guys are going to watch another defeat. Hope you don't mind. I don't know if people rather watch me get my butt kicked or watch me win. I would think it's more interesting to watch this at least than to watch me just winning 6-1-6 love.
Thank you.
But I haven't been winning 6-1-6 love too much on semi-pro on clay. It's just not my surface. I actually hate it. I much prefer the faster surfaces. It plays so much into the computer's strength, which is the mindless power of ground stroking. We're going to head in again. Screw it. Cut it off. Nope, she still got me. Oh, no, went out. I was going to say, even with that, look at this. Look at this. She should never have gotten to this. And yet somehow teleport, that's how she got it. She teleported. You see that? She teleported and they basically picked it up off the ground. It was like a racket head width, like the thickness of the racket head off the ground. She teleported, got her racket under it, and it came back and almost came back for a winner. And there's an unforced error on breakpoint. Evens things up at 4-all. So we're not out of this set yet. We're back even. So that's one of the problems. You back way up to hit those moon balls, and then you're vulnerable to the drop shot. Got her there. 15 all.
15.
Let's try a little serve volley. Why not? One out.
30,
30-15.
15.
I just cannot time these shots. That one went out. 40-15. For some reason I timed the slices a little better than the top spins. I don't know why. Unless it times them differently as strokes. I don't know. It's hard to tell. And that one went out. That was a slice shot that kind of didn't really come up on her, if you watch it. Right? I got that slice, and it was a green shot. And it's definitely the case that the computer has a harder time handling your green shots than your orange ones and red ones. Of course, because it's a better shot. So part of my problem on clay is, see, red, right? So the computer can kill those. Red again. See, it keeps going red. She got me. Didn't expect her to come in there.
15.
Oh, wait. We gotta switch this back to pro.
Please.
Didn't change anything. She won the point anyway, so we're good. Yeah, she's got me. I went out. 30 love.
30 love.
So we may be going to a tiebreak in this set. Well, that's a lot better than it looked like we were going early on, right? First couple games, it looked like I wasn't going to win a single point. Then we evened it to 2-all. Then she went up a break. And she's made a lot of unforced errors. If it hadn't been for that, like, let's look at the stats, right? She's +3 and I'm +2, right? We've won the same number of points. You take the unforced errors away, right? I would have only won 12 points, and she would have won like 24. 23.
Oh!
40-15. I'm surprised I even got to that one. Yeah, I just can't time those. So the computer is doing an excellent job of switching between slow pace shots and power shots. And I just can't get my timing because it's switching. So, right, it gives me slow, all right, I'm swinging properly, then fast, I'm going to hit it red. Then I get caught up to the fast and I hit it too early and I hit it on the red again. That's actually really good tennis play, right? That's what you should do. And Anabella really can't do that because she doesn't have power. And I also suck at hitting the power shots. Here's one. I just don't time them right. Now she's got me. Got her there. 30 love.
30 love.
Lucky that didn't go out. Nope. 30-15. Ugh. Just perfect. Absolute perfection from the computer, except for when it does the unforced errors. But it hits the ball in exactly the perfect spot every time. And when it makes the error, it's what would have been in the perfect spot. It's just an inch out. It's just absolutely flawless in terms of where it's placing the ball. Now, it doesn't always go in, but it's placing the ball in exactly the right spot every single time. All right, I'm going to run in. Yeah, the only saving grace I've had is those shots at the net from some of the high balls. It is now 6-5, and she's serving to stay in the set. If we go to a tiebreak, she's going to probably win it because she's just wins more points. Well, I don't know. She won more total points. No, we're about even. So I don't know. It's anybody's game. We will play that one entirely on semi-pro because I'm not going to switch it during the middle of a game. It's just too much of a pain. Yeah. She got me. Yeah, that was a bad... I shouldn't have come in there.
15 love.
That was a bad approach. She got me too far back. And then she knew I was coming in, so it's just a matter of the passing shot. Wow. Yeah, those power shots are brutal. Honestly, guys, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to execute those. This is it's the same mechanic as in topspin, where you hold the button down for a topspin or flat shot, and you pull back on the trigger. And I just suck at doing that. All right, where we're in now, she's got me. Yeah. Um, I can't do it. I can't time it. I end up flubbing it every single time, so I just never play power shots. There's no point to doing them right now because Anabella doesn't. She's like 48 power or something. But even when she's got 60 or 70 power, it would work if I could do it, but I'm terrible at it. And you could say, well, you know, Scrapper, you practice it, you'll learn how to do it. And I tried on topspin. I was never able to do it in the game topspin 3 or 4, whatever 4, I guess, that I played on the Xbox. Like, I mean, I played that game to death. I got my character into Wimbledon and stuff like that. And it was very high. Like, I was 3 or 4 in the world, and I played that game for I don't know how many hours. And I was never able to do that. And same thing with a drop volley. I can't do that either because you got to pull back on the trigger to do it. And it's just my fingers cannot do it because the right hand both pulling the trigger and pressing the button. I press the wrong button, hit a drop shot when I mean to hit a power shot. I don't know. It's sort of like when I tried to learn how to play the piano and I couldn't separate my two hands. And I had a friend of mine who was a good piano player, and he said, oh, eventually, you know, you'll learn to separate them. I tried playing the keyboard. I had a keyboard. I tried playing it for years, and I simply could not do it. And I finally just gave up. All right, it's deuce. If we can win a couple more points here, we can take this set. Second serve. She's not tired, so we can't try to wear her down. I don't think that'll work, but we'll try to look for a way to come into the net because that does seem to work pretty well. Oh, that was lucky. Take another look at that. No, that's not gonna. We're not gonna see it because it's way to the other side of the court. That was a pretty lucky shot. Set point. It's been a lot of work, but we are at set point. Let's see if she clutches it out. Oh man, I thought that was going to be an ace. So she should go up the tee here. That's usually what the computer does. Yep. Oh, look at that. Untouchable. Clutched it out. Clutch point number 1. Saved 1 set point. Try some slice. Nope. Clutched it out again. Game point. Advantage Keller. 1 point from a tiebreak. She got it. All right. So we go to semi-pro for the tiebreak. Yeah, she definitely should win this with all the winners she has over me, but it depends on if she makes unforced errors. Yeah, she can just literally get to everything, even though she's no faster than Anabella. In fact, I think Anabella's faster a little bit. She's going to get to that too. Nope. Okay. 1-0. So we've mini-held. So the way this works is, I don't know if I've done any of these on the videos, but the way this works, you got to get to 7x2, and you're supposed to hold the points that you serve. And if you lose one of the serve points, it's called a mini break. And if you hold it, it's called a mini hold, although people usually don't call it that. They just don't refer to it. They just call it mini breaks. Yeah, oh. All right, let's move in. No, she got me. 1-1. Yeah, she just, I I think if you look at this match and you were to just count how many hits within the match, rally hits, how many rally hits were where I was under control and she was under control, it's like 95% her being under control or neutral. This is neutral right here. And then she just, bam, now she's in control of it with the hard hits. Okay. Oh, man, I thought I got her, but nope. She gets to everything. Now, that's a mini break because she was serving. Oh, is that going to go out? Man. Let's head in. Got her. 3-1. So you can see why they call it a mini break, right? We're up by those 2 points. You want to try to hold those serve points and then try to take some of their points when they're serving. Now she's got a mini break back right there. Well, not yet, but she's going to get it. She's got me. Yeah. Well, that was sick. And it went out. She should have won that point. Well, I should have won that point there. There's no way anybody should have made that. But she didn't teleport there. She just did a clay slide, so I guess not so bad. 4-1. So now we want to press the advantage if we can. She should be trying very hard to hold her service points at this point because she's down a mini break. And that one out. It's another mini break. 5-1. So all those unforced errors are killing her. So this is kind of like, even though it wasn't clay, this is like the Coco Gauff, what was it, Sabalenka or whatever it is match, where Gauff only made 13 winners to 25 against her opponent, but the opponent made 46 unforced errors and Gauff only made 19. So Gauff basically let her beat herself. Man. That's going to go out. Oh, I thought that was going to go out. Got her there. 6-2, and it's now 4 set points. Quadruple set point. One out. She got that one. Got a mini break back. Still triple set point. Am I going to win any of these, or is she going to clutch every single one of them out? Because she clutched out the break point in the previous game, right? Nope, she didn't clutch it out. So we won the first set, and I'm going to pause it here, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Only 20 winners to 35, but she has 25 unforced errors, so she's plus 10 and I'm plus 11, literally. That is the difference in the match. We're only up 1 set on a tie break. Oh wait, we got to change difficulties again. It's going to go out. All right, well, we should have lost that point anyway because it's supposed to be pro.
15.
So what it looks like when you win a tie break 7-6 is that nobody could break serve, but in fact, we both broke serve twice.
15.
Couple inches, and that would have been 30 love. 30-15.
30-15.
She got me again. 40-15.
40-15.
If it weren't for the errors, it would be 6-love, 6-love. I've had a few flashes like that, but maybe 10 times in the match. A couple of ground stroke winners, and the rest of it's been all her either hitting winners or hitting unforced errors. Which, I mean, it happens. Like I said, it happened with Coco Gauff in the U.S. Open, and she won the tournament. Look at that, an ace on clay. And I was pushing it in that direction, so I don't know why it was an ace there. Man. Yep. She completely controlled that point. Even though I had her running side to side, far more than she had me, yet she still completely controlled the point. She's pulled me in now, and she's got the winner right there. It definitely feels like the computer can just do that whenever it wants. I mean, obviously the computer can do that whenever it wants. So it's going to break here. It looks like it's decided to. Yep, right there.
Love 4.
I didn't run in there. That was the computer doing it, right? It pulled me in to do a passing shot to me. But again, that's where it feels like the game is cheating, right? So I hit this ball. I was not running in when it did that. I was not pushing the joystick that way at all. The computer just charged the net on me. Why, I don't know, because it charged the net to the point where I was hitting the ball off my shoelaces. It's up a break now. So this could be a very long episode, guys. I mean, you'll have seen it in the video description, I assume. She got me again. Whether it's like an hour and a half or something, because it's a 3-set match. No, she got me again. I'm challenging that one. That looked out. No, that was way on the line. Okay. Well. How long has this match been anyway? 45 minutes for one set. I'm sorry, guys. You know, this could end up being like a 2-hour episode. I don't know. People want to watch that. I'm not sure I want to play it. It's already 9:30 p.m. I really don't feel like playing till 11 o'clock. And this is going to be a long set if I win it, at minimum, because I got to come back from a breakdown. The computer might just decide to crush me in this set, though. Move! I was pushing forward, and it was not allowing me to move. That's incredibly aggravating. Is this the right difficulty? Yeah, it's right. No. Wait, Keller's serving, isn't she?
30-15.
No, it's supposed to be pro. So she's going to go up 3-love here, I would think, since it's pro. Yep, aced me again.
40-15.
So, as I've said before, it definitely feels like the computer decides to win, and then it just does. And it kind of doesn't matter what you do. It will get everything back. It will hit flawlessly. It won't make unforced errors. And then when it decides to let you win, then it makes unforced errors. And that's game. She's up 3 games to love.
Game color.
And this is where my friend John would say, just let him have the set and try to win the third set. There's really no good reason to do that at this point, other than maybe if I don't feel like playing for that long. You know. But if I really wanted to stop, I would just stop. It saves the game. And then finish the match another time. And just not publish this episode. It ran me in again.
30 love.
30 love.
Thank you.
Let's try a certain volley. Maybe surprise her a little bit. Nope. Perfect, flawless execution from the computer on stuff like that. So it has, made, 25 or so unforced errors, but it's hit probably 1,000 shots, and it's had 24 mistakes and flawless execution on the other, 974 of them. Or 976. I'm lucky that didn't go out. 40, 15.
15.
Let's try to head in. Got her. Well, at least she doesn't bagel me. So you can see the computer has won more games than I have. I've won 8, it has won 9. Right, so if you just count the games, the computer is winning. Right, it looks to probably win this set, and handily, unless I can break here. Right, because if it holds, it'll be 4-1, and then, it's pretty much got the set. Oh, jeez. Man. Nope.
15 love.
42 to 24 winners. It's just sick that she has 42 winners on clay like that. Nobody can get that many winners on clay in 2 sets. Steffi Graf, in 3 sets at Wimbledon, got 47 winners against Martina Navratilova in the final when she was the #1 player in the world on grass, which is a surface conducive to getting winners. It's really hard to hit winners like this on clay. And now it's 40 love. And I don't know why that went into the net. It was orange, or whatever, yellowish orange. It wasn't a red return. Yep. Love game just crushed me. So it's very unlikely we're going to be able to win this set, and it looks like we're going to a 3-set match. Try certain volley again. Nope. Jeez. Nope. Nope. It's going to go out. Oh, no, it didn't. She got me. Is this semi-pro? I can never remember if I did it. Sorry, guys. I can never remember if I switched it. I hate doing this. But it's clearly the only reason I have a shot in this match is that I'm doing some stuff on semi-pro.
15.
Because I've won, 2 games on pro? And 6 games on semi-pro. Let's run in. Nope. 15-30.
15-30. Thank you.
We can't hold this serve. She's got the set. 30 all.
30 all.
Oh, lucky that one went in. That was an orange shot.
40-30.
40-30. Dang it. Red again. I am lucky that did not go out. Orange. Red. Finally a green shot. Orange. She's got me. Yep. Deuce. Yeah, I had no control over that point at all. Nope, I didn't try to run in there again. The computer ran me in. I did not do that. I am not pressing the rush the net button, nor am I pressing up. Another red shot. Can't get it. Deuce. Yep, it just always clutches it out on game points. Can't time it. Red again. Orange. She got me. Break point.
Advantage color.
So this is fun, right? You had one set. 7-6 it took me to win this set, and she's just going to take this one 6-1, it looks like. Yep. She got me there. So if I can't win on semi-pro, I don't know how I'm going to win against her serve on pro. We'll see. You look at this and go, how did I win any of the games in the first set? Because she's had me completely destroyed. And you know what's changed in this set? Do we have set statistics? My guess is in this set she hasn't made any hardly any unforced errors. So the computer stopped making unforced errors and I can't beat it. Right? It just gets everything back. And
Love 15. Thank
if
you.
it gets everything back and doesn't make any errors, I can't hit winners and you can't win the match. So I guess I'm just not good enough to play it on pro yet. At least not on clay. Because I haven't even beaten it on semi-pro in this set. Got me again. It's gonna go the other way. No. That'll go out. Yep.
15 all.
So she's now serving for the set. I gotta find some way to break. And all that does is get me to 5-2. I just cannot time it. Running in. Nope, went out. I was there, but Red.
13, 15.
2 points from the set, and she will even it up. My friend John would definitely say, just give it. Just give it to them. Let's not run around and try to win this set. It just makes it a set all, and we'll try to fight for the third set. I'm not built that way. Dang it. Well, we got her. My finger slipped on the joystick on the first shot, which is why it didn't go where it was supposed to go. She is tired. All these orange and red shots are killing me. Break point.
13, 4.
The odds of me breaking her twice in a row, given the way the computer is, are not high. But it all depends on, is the computer in a mood to let me win? Kind of. That's sort of how it feels. Like, oh, I guess it is. It didn't even get that. Think back to the other shots, right? Is it going to show it? It didn't show it. Think back to the other shots and how many of them the computer got when it didn't look like it should get to it at all. All right, so it's 5-2. Let's try to concentrate on holding serve, not worry about the score, set score. First thing we got to do is hold serve and kind of save face and redeem ourselves after the last service game. Look at that. Just perfection. It was like just a slice. It wasn't even hard. It was just the perfect shot in a place where I cannot touch it. Let's run in. You can play at that game. You couldn't touch that one. Try serve volley on a flat serve. Nope. She got me. Yeah, it's going to be a lob. And that went out.
15, 10.
So she's 2 points from the set again. So I can even beat her on semi-pro. I don't know how I beat her on pro. Nope. Yeah, she got it. Double set point.
15, 4. Thank you.
Serve volley. See what happens. Lucky that didn't go out.
13, 4.
Try and going in. Lucky. 2 shots on the line. God, I just cannot get that to turn green. Set point number 3. Sooner or later, she's going to take it. She can't. I can't never make mistakes. She got it there. Wouldn't let me swing. So that's the second set. If we look at the second set stats, she only made 4 unforced errors in the second set. And that is why she won it. So the set scores were based entirely on her unforced errors. So then the question is the computer going to let her get her to make unforced errors in this third set, which would allow me to win, or is it just going to keep playing flawless, right? 18 winners, 4 errors, tennis. Right, because if it's flawless, I can't beat it on clay, right? Because it doesn't allow you to hit winners. It gets to everything. And so, I mean, it gets to everything on hard court almost all the time too, but it's at least possible. To hit ground stroke winners on hard court is almost impossible to hit ground stroke winners on clay. against the computer because it just gets to everything. Yeah.
15.
Wait. This needs to be pro. Nope. Got her there. I don't know why she didn't lob it.
15, 30.
Ugh. So those are red because she was hitting them so fast I couldn't hit the button enough. How long has this match been? An hour.
15, 4.
Well, this could go as long as an hour and 45. Of course, you guys will know how long the match was right from the off. Another ace. 30-40.
30.
Have you guys been counting how many clutch points she hit? Where it's game point or break point? Set point? And she just hits these perfect... 3 of them are aces, I think. Or a couple of... At least 2 of them are aces. And the others are just beautiful, like... Steffi Graf forehands and stuff. Given all the red shots I've hit, I'm surprised I'm even in this match, because I just can't time this at all. Deuce. That's another clutch shot. The clutchness of the CPU. Jeez. Lucky that didn't go out. Advantage. Montanelli, breakpoint number 3. How many breakpoints has she saved? Yep, she saved 6, right? I've made 3 of 9 breakpoints. And then she's saved at least half a dozen game points against me, like when I'm serving. And there's an error. Wow, she made an unforced error on a crucial point. Haven't done that since the first set. Like literally, she didn't do it once in the second set, I don't think. Got me again.
Love 15.
I've been behind in many of my service games too. Like almost always start off love 15, love 30, 15, 30. And then you're just fighting for your life on every service game. All. So one of the things I noticed
15.
is she's anticipating, because I'm going side to side too much. So let's try doing some going back to the same spot and see what happens. Nope, she got me doing it instead.
15, 30.
Even on semi-pro, I cannot beat her. All right, well, that was a nice little slice there.
30 all.
Got her there with the same, going back to the same spot. 40-30. Can we go up a break here? Consolidate? We did. We consolidated the break. We're up 2 games to love. Not bad. I feel like at least I made a good match out of it, even if she wins. I feel like in cases like this, I really am at the mercy of the CPU. I guess you always are in games like this. The CPU could be just programmed to be perfect. But I definitely feel like I'm at the mercy of the CPU as to whether I win this match or not, right? Is it going to do that over and over and over again? What just happened in this point where every single shot was flawless and I was just scrambling for my life in every shot? Or is it going to give me a chance? I don't know. I'm not getting it deep enough. I think that's part of my problem too. And that one out. She went for too much. 15 all. And I'm not coming into the net enough, but she's really not letting me. Making it very hard. And she's been very good. What's been the stats of the net? Well, 23 of 35. My guess is it's really 23 of 45 because it doesn't count all of those. It's still a little over 50%. So,
30,
I guess it's worth coming in. Man. Right, let's work on our backhand a little bit and see how that goes. Darn it. Man. And I make the error. Yep.
40, 15. Thank you.
So she's tired, but she's up 40-15, so it's going to be hard to exploit that. Drop shot. Yep. Game killer. So I'm only up 2-1. And we know that she can break my serve. So it's happened multiple times before. I'm going too much side to side again. I gotta keep going back to the same corner once in a while because you can see it's anticipating. See how it anticipated? Can't do it. 15 all.
15.
Let's try a serve and volley. Okay, we'll take that. 30-15.
30, 15.
Can't do it every single point because then she knows it's coming and she'll start lobbing it over our heads. But we can do it occasionally. Have some more backhands. She went out with it. 40-15.
40, 15.
Oh, went too far. I don't know what that was. Because it doesn't do a wind up. Watch this. It like just stands there in place. It gets stuck and it does that weird poke. So I don't know what that was. She has 60 winners. I have 42. Another red shot. We got her on the run, so let's move in. Got her. Wasn't where I wanted to put that volley, but we'll take it.
Love 15.
Love 15. So I've been doing a bunch of slice returns. Let's try a top spin. Didn't seem to do any good. Didn't affect it much. She went out with that off the slice.
Love 30.
Man, if we could break here, that would be a great boon. Lucky that didn't go out. It was a red shot. Got her with a cross court. Triple break point. Is she going to clutch it out? Place your bets, guys. How many break points is she going to race? All three? One or two? I say at least one. Probably two. Maybe not all three. We'll see. Oh, she double faulted. I'll take that one.
Game.
That puts us up 4-1, and now we're looking like we have a pretty good shot at this match. If we don't get overconfident, one game at a time. Yeah. Again, that's one where the computer ran me forward.
15. Thank you.
Let's see if we lose this game, because that's to me is a sign that the computer's trying to force you to lose. It just takes you and puts you in a terrible spot that you wouldn't go into, and you're not pushing the controller to go into. Yeah, she's got me. Just power shot after power shot, and it's not tiring her out at all, which it should be doing. Power shots are supposed to tire you out. Yeah. It just decided I'm going to win that point and just power, 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 power. And it did not tire her out, which is what it should be doing. Let's move to the net. 15-30.
15-30.
Again, that moved me to the net. And it does it when it puts you into a vulnerable position. I would not have come in there. So now she's going to break back, right? And the frustrating part is I feel like look at it didn't let me swing. It just zigzagged. I feel like I didn't do anything there. It's just the computer took control of my character and said you're not going to win the point. That is very frustrating. If that keeps happening, I will say this, guys, I'm going to stop playing the game because that's just ridiculous. I was not moving the character into the positions that it was putting me in that made me vulnerable to her winners. And that's frustrating.
Love 15.
Now, she's giving me points back with the double faults, and I guess I can't complain too much. But that's just super frustrating to me as a player when it's like zigzagging the character around, like it can't figure out where to send the character. Like, I'm pushing the controller left. Why are you going in circles? I know it's on movement assist, but the movement assist should not be overriding me telling it to move in a straight line and going in circles. Nobody runs in circles on a tennis court like that. Yeah, she got me. Yeah, that went out. 15 all. Gotcha. 15-30. Got her again. 1540, double break point.
15-40.
Why is it harder on semi-pro than on pro? And the only reason it was is because the computer just wouldn't let me move where I was pushing the controller. Clutch point.
30-40.
Is that the third time that's happened? Where it's a clutch point, and I hit a return that's not in the red, and it just dumps into the net. Yeah, she got that one. Another clutch point. Deuce.
Deuce. Quiet, please.
How many break points has she erased now? 7. No, that's wrong because she had erased 6, and she just erased 2. So it should be, I don't know. It's not counting them right. She erased at least 9, right? At least 8. And game points, she's probably erased about 15 total, including a couple of set points, right? We're going to head in. Got her. Break point number 3. Advantage Montanelli. We want to break here and try to serve out the match. If we can. Guys, I did not know we would be in any position at all to win this match. After the second set especially. And after the beginning of the first set. Not that we're there yet. Don't count your break points before you get the break. But there it is. Part of me thinks, should I just leave it on pro? I don't know if I've won more games on pro than on semi-pro. Probably not. Look at that. Why doesn't it not move the character? It just stands there. $15 love.
15.
Let's try a little serve and volley. Nope. She got me. 15 all.
15.
Unforced error.
15-30.
I'm having a harder time on semi-pro than on pro. I don't know why. Like I'm getting it into the red more. And she's playing better on semi-pro. Why? I'm not sure. That's weird. Yep, I've been hitting in the red on every single shot. Oh, there's an unforced error. 30 all.
30 all.
Try picking on the backhand a little bit. Not that she's weak for it, but right now let's hit her on the forehand. Backhand. Forehand. Backhand. She got me. She's got me. Yep. Break point. Yeah, I'm having a much harder time on semi-pro than on pro. I don't know why. She takes complete control of the point. Right there. Look at. It wouldn't let me swing again. I don't know. If somebody can explain that to me, please do. It looks like we're going to a third set tiebreak. I mean, I shouldn't, right? I should be able to serve out the match anyway. But it doesn't seem to want to let me, you know. And I don't know if am I having trouble in semi-pro or is it just the computer saying no, you're not going to win the match here. Don't know.
Love 15.
Maybe? I'm not really expecting to win on pro, so I'm kind of not, shall we say, trying so hard to win the points, and I'm just sort of letting them come. Whereas on semi-pro, I'm like actively trying to win the points because I know it's the easier one, so I should be able to. I don't know. Out. Love 30.
Love 30.
3-5 love 30. She shouldn't win this match, but it's the computer. It kind of does what it wants right there. See that? Just bam, she can just unload and just hit right up the middle. It wasn't even on the line, and you can't touch it. On clay when it's slowed down. Look at that. Look at that. Another untouchable point.
30.
It definitely feels like the computer just decides, nope, you're not going to win this point. And it just twice, it hit an untouchable shot. And my returns are not bad. That's a really good placement for a return. All right, in we go. Nope, she got me. Oh, no, went out. Match point.
30, 40.
It is match point against her. Is she going to clutch it out? Yep. Yeah, can't get near it. Perfect, absolute Monica Seles perfection on the clutch point. Never, ever screws up. Well, it double faulted on one break point. That's the only reason we're up a break, so I guess to be fair, it does sometimes screw up. In we go. Gotcha. Match point number 2. Are you going to clutch it out again, computer? Are you going to double fault? Nope. Clutched it out. Deuce number 3 or 2. I'm going in again. Okay, well, we're still in the point. Went out. Advantage Keller. So you see, you can get it close, and the computer's like, nuh-uh. You're not winning this game. I'm going to get much better. You're going to have to be perfect. Nope. And that's game. 5-4. So guys, what are the odds this is going to be a tiebreak in this match? I think it's going to a tiebreak. That's my guess. Right, that it's going to break here. And either it's going to win 7-5 or we're going to go to a tiebreak and it's going to maybe let me win in the tiebreak. Don't know. Got me. Yeah, that was a bad approach. Let's try a serve and volley. Okay, well, 30-15. Look at that. Jeez, all the way out of the court. Gee, it's absolute perfection. Perfection again. Can't touch it.
30.
Try serve and volley again. Well, there's some perfection from Anabella, and it's match point again. Third time. Nope. She got me. Yep. Deuce. Just absolutely cannot beat her on the clutch points. She just gets to everything. Sends it back with pace and an absolute perfect placement. I don't think she's made a handful of unforced errors this entire set either. And that one out. But she's going to break me here, and it's 5-all. I told you guys it's going to go to a tie break. Not that I want it to, right? I'm not doing it on purpose to make myself right. It's just, yeah, she's got me here. Oh, maybe not. Deuce. Okay, Annabelle, don't celebrate. It wasn't your ad, it was her ad. Let's try serve and volley again. All right, match point again. Nope. Fourth match point, by the way, guys. 4. Got her. 6-4 in the third. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it.
Game, second.
7-6, 2-6, 6-4. Let's take a look at the summary. An hour and 24 minutes. How'd I do on mixing up my serve? I did pretty well on that. Winners. Way more from the forehand. And we head on out. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna level us up. We're close, as you'll see. We need about 1,500, 1,200 points, something like that. Oh, just barely not there. So we will level up in the next match. We have 2,600, and we are in the final. So this should get us something like 25 ranking points no matter what. And we're playing the number 5 player in the world, Schreiber. It wasn't spelled that way. It was spelled, it looked like it was Schredjber, but there was a male tennis player named Milan Schreiber who had a really big serve back in the 80s. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. That is the end of this episode, and the next episode will be the final. Hopefully it won't be another big, long 3-set match, but it might be an easy crush for the computer because it'll be fully on Pro. Don't know, because I won pretty well on Pro and did pretty badly on Semi-Pro in this match, so maybe it doesn't matter and I should just leave it all on Pro. Until next time, I am Scrapper Lock, and this has been AO Tennis 2 Career Mode with fictional player Anabella Mancinelli.